you look good enough to devour. My best queen ever.
Oh, it's been the most fantastic year of my life.
It's not over yet, sweetheart.
Cheryl, I hope you had a good flight.
Perfect. Thank you, as always.
Criminy, Ted, what kind of a berg did you book us into this year?
You listen to this guy, Palm Beach, a berg. This is the watering hole for the rich and the raunchy.
Sonny has been complaining for 12 years. Haven't you, Sonny?
Maybe it's time you got another job.
I will die emceeing this pageant, babe. You know, your history at the end of the week.
That's what you think.
Hey, what's wrong with you two? Now, come on. This is all about love and beauty. This is my pageant, kids. I won't have any fight.
Mr. Myerson! Mr. Myerson!
Okay, you two. Come on. Kiss, make up.
Mr. Myerson! Oh,
Well, who do we have here?
Betty Lou Biggs, I'm a contestant.
Of course. How are you, Betty Lou?
Betty Lou, you're early. You're supposed to arrive tomorrow with the other girls.
I couldn't wait. I was too excited.
But we don't have a room for you.
Get one. This way, Miss Dixie Belle.
This way, Betty Lou.
You're in the suite next to mine. Ready for tonight?
I'm always ready, Teddy. I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
I had business to take care of. Now you can take care of my business.
Not too rough.
I'll get rough, baby. I'll give you rough.
I'm telling you, this is a mistake.
Oh, what do you think about the place?
It's a beautiful place. Don't try to change the subject, all right? Now, this is a mistake. These things are just holes that you're throwing your money into.
Yeah, well, I have a friend who has one, and she says they're a great way to unwind and relax after work.
So zone out in front of the television set like the rest of America.
Come on, let's get it up.
It's free, and you don't have to feed it.
Right. But you know what? I've wanted a pet for a really long time. I mean, I couldn't have a dog. I couldn't have a cat because I couldn't leave him all day. I never know when I'm going to get home. Plus, you know, fish are really self-reliant. I love that. They're colorful. They're bright.
Yeah, well, just don't get emotionally attached, right? Fish, they've got the life expectancy of soap bubbles.
Plus, they don't poop on the floor.
That's a definite plus.
Yeah. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hi, Lieutenant.
Sorry to bother you at home on your day off, but we have a homicide here at the Pan Pacific Hotel. The Miss Dixie Belle beauty pageant is being held here, and I am certain the press will be all over this.
Does the murder have anything to do with the pageant?
Oh, very much so. The Queen is dead.
What's up, Lieutenant?
Glad you can make it over here. Lance, you're primary on this one. We have a situation here, may require some undercover work, and I don't want you burned as a cop.
Oh, see, I think this would be a perfect job for Rita. I mean, we could send her in as a contestant in the beauty pageant. Wouldn't she look great in spiked heels, a bathing suit, a little tiara with a satin sash right across
No, I think the job is already filled. Now, what size heels do you wear?
Size 10.5, but no patent leather, please. It makes me look cheap.
Listen up. We have a killer on the loose who has a taste for beautiful young women and a hotel full of potential victims. Now, I think our odds would be better working this from the inside.
What's my code?
We'll work that out later. But for now, I want you to stay off the field. I'll give Rita a ride back.
No, you should get your hair done. And your nails. I hate to mention it, but they're a mess. Really.
Hell of a thing. I was having a nice weekend.
Sexual assault?
An indication. The lab tests to tell us for sure.
Whoever killed her really wanted her to hurt. She took a hell of a beating before she died.
No sign of forced entry. So either she let the killer in or he had a key.
We should run all the hotel employees through the computer, see if anyone has a record of sex crimes. Who runs the pageant?
Myerson, Ted Myerson. He's at pageant headquarters at the theater next door.
It's Queen's Crown. Yeah, it's got a few stray hairs on it, blonde hairs. But they might be bleached. Make sure you back these hairs, all right? I'm gonna go find Myerson.
Look, I told you, press people, that we'd have a statement for you later. Now, back off.
Sergeant Lance, Palm Beach Homicide.
Oh, sorry. Got my wires crossed, but they've been all over us. I'm Ted Myerson, owner and producer of the pageant, and this is my assistant, Dana Barkley.
I called when we found the body.
Who found it?
The chambermaid this morning.
Mr. Myerson, I am so sorry.
We are all upset, Betty Lou.
Who could have done such an evil thing?
Well, that's exactly what Sergeant
Lance.
Lance is here to find out. Now, don't you worry. Everything's under control. We've doubled security, and I'm sure the police...
You're going on with the contest?
This is not a contest, Sergeant. It's a pageant, steeped in tradition. We must continue. We've got television coverage, sponsors who've bought time, and a lot of money at stake. My money.
It's too late to cancel the pageant anyway. The girls are here.
They are.
The limousines just began arriving from the airport.
Excuse me.
Sure.
You'll have to excuse me, Sergeant. I have the flower of Dixie Beauty to attend to.
Guess we know where the priorities are. Betty Lou, right?
Yes.
Do you know Cheryl Williams?
No, Sergeant. I saw her briefly in the lobby last night when I arrived. She was such a stunning girl.
Right, yeah. I love the color of your hair.
Well, thanks.
Do you do it yourself?
No, it's all natural. What you see is what you get.
Yeah. I bet.
Man, whoever strangled her was strong. Look how deeply that belt cut into her neck. And the bruises.
At least 4 people from the pageant were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
Any contestants?
Yeah, one beauty. Skin deep and otherwise.
Screen Stars, a Hollywood talent agency, was supposed to supply the pageant with a judge, an actor. Well, I made a few calls, Screen Stars made a few calls, and hey, you're it, babe. Yes, you're Chris Lawton, a Broadway actor who just completed his first B movie, a surefire future star. Well, you're arriving from Hollywood today, ahead of schedule, so pack your best rags, your ego, and call pageant headquarters from the airport. They'll send a limo to pick you up.
Outstanding. Nay, superb. Now, I'm not just gonna... I need a stretch limousine. I don't need a moonroof. I don't know, TV, maybe one of those dividers between me and the limo driver. Is this gonna be a female limo driver? Because I'm gonna have to go buy Scalia, buy some rags. I'm gonna have to look good for this thing, you know.
Will you get him out of here?
Come on, Marlon. This is supposed to be an undercover gig, not a parallel universe.
We'll do lunch, babe. Sushi, you and I. I'd like to thank,
Love you.
Well, I'd like to thank my grandmother.
Bathing suit fitting. Was that taken care of?
Yes, it's perfect.
Now, your talent. What are you going to do? Oh, excuse me.
Singing?
Mr. Lawton, I presume.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Your face isn't famous yet, but with your looks, darling, I'm sure you soon will be. Welcome to the Dixie Belle pageant. Mr. Myerson and I are sure you will make a fabulous judge.
Yo, you know, I've been worried about that.
Oh, sweetheart, don't worry. The rules are very simple. In fact, there's a copy waiting for you in your suite. Bellman, please take care of Mr. Lawton. And if you need anything, and I do mean anything, you call me. Welcome aboard.
Mr. Lawton, would you sign your autograph for me?
You know who I am, too?
Not well enough, I'm afraid. I heard you were sensational off Broadway. And you just finished a movie?
Well, things, they seem to be going my way.
You're so lucky. So handsome. Now you're gonna be a judge.
I've never done one of these contests before.
Well, I have. Lots of them. Maybe I could, give you some pointers?
Well, Miss
Betty Lou Biggs.
Biggs. Miss Biggs. Well, see, as a judge, I have to be impartial, right? Look, I told my agent that I wouldn't screw this thing up, so I'm gonna go up to my room, and I'm gonna read my rule book.
I understand, Mr. Lawton. We're just getting started. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity for you and me to become friends.
I'm sure that will.
All right, give me one. Okay, give me 2. That's good, Sal. Now let me see what you have in mind for the girls' promenade. Oh, Sergeant Lance, you startled me.
I need to ask you a few questions, Mr. Meyerson.
Now?
Yeah, now. Could you please turn off that light?
You know, you look good up there. Okay, Sal, cut it. Put on the house lights and take 5. You ever in a beauty contest, Rita?
Could we just get down to business, Mr. Meyerson?
Why so formal? Call me Ted. You know, every little girl dreams of being up there on the stage, spotlights on her, knowing that she's the best, that one day she'll wear the crown. I bet you did too, didn't you, Rita?
Sergeant Lance, Mr. Meyerson. And no, parading across a stage is not my idea of a good time. Did you escort Cheryl Williams to her room last night?
Yes. Spent half the night with her. Cheryl and I made love several times. Passionate, kinky love.
Kinky love. Did you strike her?
No. Some girls are into that. They like it. Do you?
Did you strangle her?
Of course not. I may indulge myself in various forms of stimulation, but murder is not one of them.
Do you know anyone had a reason to kill her?
No. Cheryl was a darling girl and a very willing partner. Is that all, Rita?
For now. Thank you for your time.
So what do you got?
A major case of the creepy crawlers. I mean, you could body Ted Meyerson in a vat of disinfectant. He would still come out dirty. I got those test results back from Dr. Lincoln so far. Nothing surprising.
So Meyerson had sex with Cheryl the night she was killed?
Mm-hmm. But he claims that he didn't hit her.
Well, I guess those bruises got there all by their lonesome.
The blows left a distinctive mark, probably made by a ring. Look, this is what the victim was wearing when she died.
Miss Dixie Bell, 1992.
Mm-hmm. They make the rings for every pageant. The judges get them, the officials.
So Meyerson qualifies. Is he wearing one?
Oh, he's got a little white band around his finger where a ring probably goes.
So what was his motive and why now? I mean, strangling the outgoing queen during coronation week. It's a good way to nuke your own beauty contest.
Well, maybe he gets carried away during sex. I mean, he claims that he loves it kinky. You know, it starts off with a little light slap and a tickle, and he gets all heated up and he can't help himself.
No, you sound like you got a rooting interest in finding out that this guy's guilty.
Well, what rooting interest? I just hate all that the slime ball stands for. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you.
Big smile! Big smile! Yes, that's it. That's good. Take 5. We're done.
Hi. I'll bet you move really well, huh?
I'm afraid I'm not a very good dancer, Mr. Carlisle.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Maybe we can do a number together.
I think you're doing one on me right now.
You know, you're pretty sharp. That's cute.
Oh, Sonny, that's a beautiful ring. You get this through the pageant?
Yeah, Ted gives them out. I got one for every finger.
Hi, Mr. Lawton.
Hello. Well, you'll excuse me, won't you? I can see that you're partial to judges.
Creep. Thanks for interrupting.
Well, the rules clearly say no messing with the girls.
Not in public, anyway. I'd love to talk to you about acting. Maybe tonight after curfew, you and I could do an improvisation together. I'm in room 825.
You see, the rules also say that no one is to enter a contestant's room without proper authorization. And there is a security chaperone at every contestant's door.
Not every judge's.
Well, that's a good point.
Like those earrings. Oh, hi, Sergeant. Any hot clues?
Yeah, hotel full, but so far it looks like I'm having the same luck you are.
Oh, I see. I guess this must be the day to get my ego bashed, huh?
You know, I heard that you and Cheryl had an argument the night that she was killed. What was that about?
Cheryl didn't like me.
Really? Why?
She was jealous. You know, beauty queens wrinkle up and blow away by the time they're 25, and I've been walking through jobs like this for 25 years.
Did you ever make a pass at her?
Honey, I made a pass at all of them. And you'd be surprised how good my batting average is.
Yeah, I've heard. I also heard that Cheryl tried to get Meyerson to fire you several times. Could that have been over sexual harassment?
Still here, aren't I? Look, Cheryl didn't want to play. That's okay. Plenty of them do. Besides, I hear things too, like Cheryl liked it rough. Real rough. No pain, no flame, you know what I mean? It's not really my thing, but she knew where to go to find it.
Ted Meyerson.
Oh, you do get around, don't you? Hey, can I buy you a drink?
Ooh, strike 3, Sonny. Sorry.
Excuse me, Sergeant Lance.
Yes.
I saw you talking to Chris outside a while ago. I was just wondering, was that business or pleasure?
Excuse me?
You know what I'm talking about. He wasn't even here when Cheryl got killed, so he couldn't be a suspect. I think you're just flirting. He's a hunk, and I saw him first.
Are you worried, Betty Lou? Maybe you should be.
I waited after rehearsal. I thought we were going to do a private session.
Blow off, Gino. You can get lucky in a cat house with a fistful of 50s.
Did you find out anything?
Sonny Carlisle's got a pageant ring and Roman hands and a major hunger for women.
I noticed. You know, Sonny also told me that Cheryl was into pain and that Ted Meyerson was the dealer.
And suddenly he's not wearing a ring that he always wears. But I got 20 bucks that says if we find the ring, we can match it to the bruises on the body.
Did you find out anything revealing about Miss Biggs?
Oh, everything about Miss Biggs is revealing. Her walk, her talk, her wardrobe.
You know, her hair color matches a few strays that we found on the victim's crown. So if they are Betty Lou's, then that means that she was in Cheryl Williams' room the night that she was strangled.
Should we get some samples?
I know. It's going to be very difficult, but why don't you extend yourself?
Can't these come down a little more?
Betty Lou, I've already told you, bus lines have to be uniform. Nobody gets an unfair advantage.
Honey, I was born with an unfair advantage. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Mr. Lawton, what are you doing here?
Well, Rule 17 of the Evening Gown Code clearly states all gowns prior to the event must be judged comparable in design, color, and shade. Now, I'm a judge, so I'll be judging.
I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean, but it's all right. All the girls are decent. Excuse me.
Oh,
How do I look?
overdressed.
You trying to talk me out of this gown?
You trying to make me lose my job?
Of course not. I need your support.
Oh, all right, now let me judge. Ready.
Well, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
You wash my back, and I'll wash yours.
Betty, I like you. You know I like you, don't you?
Oh, I like you too, baby. I like you a lot.
Let's see, we can't do this. We can't do this. This can't happen.
Are you turning me down?
No, I'm not turning you down. Look. I'm just putting you on hold for the contest, okay? Now, you gotta get out of here and dry off. Use my robe, use the towel, anything you need, baby. You gotta go.
I like that. On hold.
How did you get them?
Oh, you know, she used my hairbrush.
Your hair is wet. These are wet.
Look, Dr. Lincoln can be a stickler for hygiene. I figured he'd rather analyze hair that was clean.
Right. So Betty Lou's hair is identical to the hair that we found on the victim's crown.
I had the lab run separate tests on both the hair and the dye itself. Bleached.
That confirms it. She was in the victim's room.
After Meyerson left. I mean, he admitted that he and Cheryl got into it as soon as they got up to the room. I mean, she didn't have time to unpack, much less take out the crown that we found the hair in.
Okay, so Meyerson has intercourse with her, roughs her up, and leaves, with Cheryl still alive.
Right. Then Betty Lou, ambitious, patiently waits her turn, knocks on the door, apologizes for the late visit, and then proceeds to pick Cheryl Williams' brain. Miss Cheryl, how did you get to be Miss Dixie Belle? Do you think I could see your crown? Oh, do you think I could try it on? And don't you just think I would look divine as your successor?
I like it so far.
Even the accent.
Then what?
Betty Lou knew that she had a good chance of getting away with murder. I mean, our test indicating that Cheryl had sex and also took a beating made it look like the work of Meyerson. I mean, he did supply the victim with that on a very regular basis. And Betty Lou must have known what was going on.
Okay, so you think Betty Lou framed Meyerson?
I think she could have, yeah.
What was her motive?
That I haven't figured out yet.
Rita, anyone could have followed Betty Lou or Meyerson into the victim's room and strangled her. Meyerson could have come back himself. Look, we're still on square one here, all right? Now I'm taking a big chance not calling the pageant off with him loose and 36 beauties wandering around.
I know.
And would you go out there and find me the killer?
All right, I'm Crystal. Oh, man.
A little nervous?
Oh, I can't go out there. I got opening night butterflies. Hi.
How would you feel about parading around out there in a bathing suit in front of millions of people?
You mean millions of people?
TV audience.
Oh, this is tough. I would rather be undercover with the mob than this. Hi, dear. Hi. So, did you get anything on Betty Lou's hair?
Yeah, it's a perfect match, and you will be shocked to know that she lied about her hair being a natural blonde. She also lied about being at Cheryl's room.
Wait a minute, we got a good horse running here. Why do you want a good evening? Yes. Why do you want to saddle up another one? No, I said we go into Meyerson's room, we find the ring, we bust him for beating her up.
No, the ring would prove that he hit her. It would not prove that he killed her. Now, that slot's still open, and Betty Lou is a definite contestant.
Come on, what motive could Betty Lou possibly have?
What, you expect everything to be served up on a platter? No, the motive is your part. You're the one that she's all over like a skin rash.
Quiet, here she comes.
Hello, Sergeant. Got the hounds out today?
Yeah, until I get my man. Or woman.
Good for you. Well, how do I look, darling?
You look darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, good luck, ladies. Ta-ta.
Hurry up, Betty Lou, places.
Score one vote for Miss Biggs.
Hey, wait, you think that I'm not impartial?
Not at all, darling.
Take your place, Mr. Lawton. It's showtime.
Good evening, I'm Christopher Lawton. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, ladies, don't spoil me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Miss Sally Hooper. Isn't she lovely? There she goes. Sunny Sally. Moves across that stage. That's it. What a smile. All right. Now, from Mobile, Alabama, this lady was born on the 4th of July. Our very own Yankee Doodle Dandy, by way of stars and bars, Miss Heather Pachowski. Here she is. Look at this. Isn't she beautiful? Heather, light as a feather. You got to change your last name. Okay.
Hi, Dana.
Oh, hello.
I thought only writers did that before openings.
Producers, too, or in my case, assistants to the producers.
Well, I guess there's nothing you can do now, right?
Only hope and pray things go smoothly.
From Yazoo City, Mississippi, last year's Miss Sweet Gumtree, here she is, Miss Leanne Rippey. All right. Isn't she gorgeous?
I won this pageant. I was the first Miss Dixie Belle.
Really?
Face and figure haven't held up, but
I think you look great.
thank you. You're very sweet. But I couldn't hold a candle to those girls anymore. Talk about I'm hiding out here. Can you imagine in those bathing suits? It's frightening. I weighed 118 pounds, had a 20-inch waist, and skin like alabaster.
So how long have you been working on the pageant?
Oh, Ted hired me the day I stepped down his queen. You know, this pageant is my life. I gotta go.
I won the baby. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Betty Lou. You did great. Great.
Say hi to Mom.
Now, come on, wouldn't you have voted for it, too? I mean, look at that.
In all fairness, absolutely.
Hi.
Your body's gonna rise up a dead man cupcakes, but the bathing suit is only one event, and we've got a long way to go here tonight.
I know that, Mr. Meyerson.
And I will not tolerate my girls fooling around with any of the judges. If they do, I disqualify them.
Sir?
Don't play naive with me. I wrote the book on this game.
No, I understand. I was wrong. Is there any way I can make it up to you?
Looks like you just lost your shower, buddy.
Yeah.
Think Meyerson can guarantee her the contest?
No way. You'd have to bribe the judges, and he's shown no sign of doing that.
No, but he could make her his next conquest if he's interested.
And he looks very interested.
Well, he just made his first move. This bathing suit is playing the innocent victim act for all it's worth.
Why isn't our table ready?
Because we're early. Reservation's at 8.
It's a table now.
What if it isn't ready?
Get it.
Interesting.
You're here on business or on pleasure?
You know, Cheryl Williams had a Miss Dixie Belle pageant ring, so did Sonny Barclay. You have one?
No, this is from another ring.
How come you aren't wearing it?
My finger swells up sometimes.
What, from punching helpless women?
Hey, do you have a charge to make, or are you just here to harass me?
Ted, our table's ready.
Sorry, Sergeant.
Milk club soda. So, you playing the pushy policewoman again?
Do me a favor, why don't you slip up into Meyerson's room, see what kind of rings he wears. I'll stay here and keep him occupied.
Why, bad job. Rita, I am shocked. Are you suggesting we bend the rules, that we throw out our code of conduct and dance dangerously close to impropriety?
Yes, I am. Do me a favor, though. Don't take anything. Just look. We don't want to taint the evidence.
Oof, I love your style.
You finished so soon?
No more questions.
Would you rather go downtown and talk?
I'm going to go relieve myself. Would you like to join me?
I told you I'd do something special for you.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Here, look here.
So good.
Take your time. Don't rush it.
No, I can't take anymore.
You're not gonna stop, are you?
I've got to. That's all I can do.
I'm a fool for hot fudge sundaes.
I know. I read it in your bio. You called it your biggest weakness.
Maybe my second biggest weakness.
Hang on a second, honey. Better do something now. I won't want to stop and do later. Where is it?
Sergeant Lance, it's an emergency.
Hey, don't you ever give it a rest?
Don't you?
You said you want to watch him.
Yeah, well, apparently he prefers pretty low.
What's that?
Someone reported seeing a man, excuse me, trying to get into your room. Ah, guess he got away.
This bruise clearly indicates the contours of the assailant's ring. Now, compare that with this impression of Meyerson's ring that Chris made in the bar of soap.
Well, that's a pretty close match.
Contours match, detail by detail.
So we know Ted Meyerson's our hitter.
Yes, but I don't think he's your killer. This bruise was made by a different ring. Post-mortem.
No, somebody beat Cheryl Williams after she was strangled. They were trying to pin it on her roughhouse lover, Ted Meyerson.
Right, so Meyerson is innocent, and we're still trying to find the ring that fits the bruise.
It's a smaller ring with an emerald cutstone inset.
Sidney Carlisle, he wears the same ring that Ted Meyerson does, right?
Yeah.
And what about Miss Biggs?
No, she's a contestant. Contestants don't get rings. Wait a minute. We're overlooking somebody here.
Who?
She's so sweet. Dana Barclay.
Yeah, right. She's still Miss Congeniality 20 years after she won the Miss Dixie Belle contest.
Yeah, and Meyerson bosses her around. He treats her like dirt. I bet she's got some serious anger under that constant smile.
And she doesn't wear a pageant ring. Maybe there's a reason why.
Oh, man, just when you think you got the lid on it, it unspools. The impression of a smaller ring suggests a woman in that place is full of women.
So let's just take it one at a time. We'll start with Dana Barclay. You should go back to the hotel before you are missed. And I will run this through the computer, and I will brief Lieutenant Hudson. Thanks.
Thank you, Doc. You got it. Dan.
Mr. Lawton.
I'm wondering about these pageant rings. Now, do I get one?
Of course you do. When the pageant's over, we'll take your ring size, get your home address, and send one right to you.
Fabulous. No, you know, superb. Now, did you get one too?
No, working here is my reward.
See, I thought that all the queens got one.
Well, I had one. I just lost it years ago.
Oh, well, that's too bad. See, I collect rings, you know, all kinds. This one right here, Blue Zaire.
Dana?
Oh, Ted, we have a problem with the finale.
Mr. Lawton, you still enjoying yourself?
Having a ball, baby, having a ball. It's a nice tie.
Thank you. Good, good. I'm going to the hotel and change.
Ted, we have a problem.
So, fix it.
The evening competition's at 5:30 sharp. Please be backstage at 5.
Okay, Dana, baby, let's see what you got to hide.
We need a former queen here to crown the winner. It's tradition. There's got to be somebody.
I located Marlena. She is not available.
Why not?
Because she's married and 5 months pregnant.
What about the girl who was queen 2 years ago? What's her name?
Sandra Hayes. We don't have time to locate her and bring her here.
Damn it! I need a former queen here. Tonight! What about you?
Me? Oh, I couldn't.
You've got to. Now, come on, Dana. I'm in a bind here.
I wouldn't know what to do.
You've already done it once.
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
It's perfect. You were my first queen. Come on, you've got to do this for me. I'll make sure you're protected. A flowing gown will stay above your hips on cameras. Soft focus your close-ups.
Sure, it'll be fun. Kind of like old times. You know, we were great lovers, Ted. Beauty and the Beast, I used to call us. Do you really find me so unattractive now?
That's over, Dana. You know I was sleeping with Cheryl.
I know about all the other queens, all your conquests. But I stood by you. I love you. I'm not using you like those other women.
Dana, don't.
We were the best. You won't find anything better. Is that all you want? Is that all that's left in you? Just rage?
No, bitch. I'm as potent as gangbusters. I just don't want you again, ever. I was gonna can you after tonight and replace you with Cheryl. So after the finale, you're out of here. You're history.
You think I didn't know I was out? You think not having the same sweet next to you after all these years was a mystery to me?
Oh, man. Nothing now that going east.
Dana Barclay was on the computer. Get this.
Come in.
The first one is the year that Dana won the Miss Dixie Belle contest. She filed charges against Ted Meyerson for sexual assault and battery.
Man of old habits.
She drops the charges. She becomes his assistant.
A logical out-of-court settlement.
Okay, the next entry was a year ago, after 2 decades of love me, punch me, Dana decides to turn the tables instead of the other cheek. The police break up a brawl in Atlanta, during which Dana breaks Ted's nose. Now he's gonna press charges, and he decides to let it slide.
Broke his nose, huh? She must throw a hell of a punch. Now, if she could take down a man Meyerson's size.
Then our Queen Cheryl would be grossly overmatched. See, Dana finds out that Ted's having an affair with her. She flips out. She decides to make this one competition that Cheryl loses.
Works for me. Where's Chris?
I'm on my way to him now. I'll see ya.
Good work, Rita.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
Mr. Lawton, can I help you?
Sergeant Lorenzo, Palm Beach Police Department, actually.
I thought you were an actor.
I need some information.
Sure.
Dana Barclay, did she leave any valuables in the hotel safe?
Yes, I believe she did.
I'd like to see them.
Well, that's impossible. I can't open the hotel safe for the police without a search warrant.
All right, what about the hotel manifest? I'd like to see the card file that lists everything she deposited.
I can't do that either. It would make the hotel liable for invasion of privacy.
You know what? You're right. You're right. That's the thing to do. I'll call my lieutenant, and I'll have him bring down a warrant. We'll bring a squad of officers down. We'll close off the lobby for 4 or 5 hours. It'll be in your busiest part of the day. I'm sure your boss will get some complaints about the inconvenience. But that's the right thing to do, right? Thank you. Badger bands. Barclay. 1 pearl necklace, gold pageant ring with an emerald cut stone, deposited on Tuesday. It's the morning after the murder. Thank you.
Ted? Ted, it's Betty Lou. Ted? Ted? Oh, my Lord. Ted, don't try to talk. I'm going to call an ambulance. Oh, my Lord. Who did this to you?
Aren't you precious?
Betty, you're crazy. Just leave me alone. I won't say anything.
Leave you alone? Like you left me alone, you son of a bitch?
Oh. You all right?
Somebody get the cuffs on her quickly.
This turned out to be a hell of a contest.
Yeah, since I'm the last one standing, I win.
Look, that one right there, that's Alfred the skinny one.
Rita, you're not listening to me, all right? Don't get attached to these things. You're setting yourself up for heartache later on when you have to flush them down the toilet.
Don't curse my tank.
All right, you want to give them a Viking funeral? Your choice, all right? But they die.
Oh, come on, your shoulder can't still hurt.
What are you talking? Hey, Dana Barclay was a black belt, all right? So much for the weaker sex. I'm lucky to still be alive.
Yeah, well, so is Ted Meyerson. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy either.
No, it couldn't.
All right, let's put these guys in. Okay. Show them their new house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look.
Uh-oh.
Look. What?
This guy didn't make it.
What?
Kidding.
You?
No, I got a fish, and I will use it. Now, you back up. I'll use it.
You know, it's too bad for Betty Lou that you blew your cover before the judging. I mean, you could have been the swing vote. She could have been Miss Dixie Belle.
You know.
Poor Betty Lou. I know exactly how she must have felt.
You know exactly how she's feeling? Wait a minute, she lost a beauty contest. You were in a beauty contest.
Well, I was 12 years old. It's no big deal.
You were in a beauty contest. No, now losing hurts no matter how old you are. Give.
You promise you won't laugh?
No, come on, Sam. I'm your best friend. I'm not gonna laugh.
All right, so I was 12 years old, like I said. And I was in this junior pageant for this new shopping center that was opening in Jupiter, right? Man, my dress was great. My mom made it, and it had sequins all over it. And the shoes, they were perfect. Anyway, so for the talent part, I twirled the baton. And everything was going great until the finale. I threw the baton up in the air. I was going to catch it behind my back.
Right?
It landed on the judge's head, knocked his toupee off. It was the most humiliating moment.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, lucky for the judge, my mom didn't let me light the baton on fire like I wanted to. What, you said you weren't going to laugh. The baton went up in the air.